Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. And hopefully I can start getting these videos put out because I have a lot of new makeup releases to show you all. I have quite a few. But today I'm going to do this review on the Dose of Colors Mickey Mouse palette. And these are the colors. I've swatched them on my arm already. And I'm just going to do a simple eye look. I'm not going to do anything fancy or big. It's just going to be something real simple. So I haven't did my eyebrows yet. So what I'm going to use to do my eyebrows is NC50. And this is MAC Pro Long Concealer. And the type of brush that I use for my eyebrows is actually a paintbrush. So this is a number 8 Zen Royal Langnickel number 8. So I don't have to do much to my brows. I just usually comb them up and over, brush them out like so. Take the brush, dip it in the concealer, and go under my brows. Like so. Ooh, that was quite a few. And then blend it out like such. And it's okay to bring it out if you choose to, because I'm going to put foundation on. And this is actually going to be a two-part video. I'm going to do the eyes first, well, and my base, and then I'm going to go into the new FENTY concealer and powder. Yeah, I put way too much on my other side, but that's okay. Because what we're going to do with that is we're going to blend it out. How we're going to do that, take a sponge and just blot it out. Okay. So now we're going to add some primer. And for my primer today, I'm going to use the Morphe eye base. And how I apply that, I put some on my palette or on the back of my hand, just depending on the day. Put my finger in it and pat it over my eye. And up into the concealer, that's fine. No big deal. Same on the other eye. And I found this eye primer doesn't crease. It stays all day. I'm impressed. I like it. And simple as that. Now I'm going to use this Morphe M504, and I'm going to take the shade Hug Me, which is this shade here, and just apply it all over in my crease, on the top, just all over. I'm patting it in because the concealer is up there. It's a little tacky. So I'm patting it and then use circular motions to go ahead and buff it out. I don't know if my lighting could be a little too much, but same on the other eye. Patting it in, circular motions to buff it up. And you can pick up however much, however less. But I have used this palette probably about 7 or 8 times. And it's great when you want to just run out the house, when you have things to do, but you want to be a little cute, you don't want to do too much. But then also because it has this black and this red, it's good for nighttime looks. You just out. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone for right now. Now I'm going to take this Bedazzling Tools brush, and this is for the crease. And I'm going to take this shade All Shucks, which is like it's like kind of like black, reminds you of a deep purple. It comes off different on, different people's skin tones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the outer V and blend it slightly into my crease. See, like so. And if it looks like it's too much for you, don't worry, because we're going to go back in and blend it out. But we're just going to start here. Then we go back with that Morphe brush, tap a little bit into Hug Me, and blend that line out. No harsh lines in 2019. Blend. And if you feel like you lost some of that intensity of that deeper shade, you could just go back in and just pat it. Pat it in. And this is just something real simple, just to show you that the palette is pigmented. It does blend nicely. It works well with each other. Something real quick, something you could just say, hey, I'm going out the door, but I look good. And I'm going to tell you, the shade, Let the Show Begin, pigmented, I don't even have to spray it. And because this is more so, like I said, a quick, just going out the door look, I'm just going to tap my brush into this shade and watch how pigmented it just lays. Look at that. I didn't even wet it. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And I'm going to blend it into that black. Look at that. That is, whew, jeez. If it's not even, Go back in with that black shade, all shucks again. To you, you know, it's your look. And you can blend it out. You can leave it as is. Let me see, it's kind of like catching the glare. But and go back in with Hug Me. And blend them just all together. This is like super pigmented. Like, I'm definitely impressed. I do have another palette by Dose of Colors, their winter one that had like the purples and stuff. Really nice. So for my brow bone, which I fluctuate between a shimmery brow bone and a matte, but I'm going to use this highlighting shade because I'm not going to use it on my face. Beyond Classic. And I'm just going to put it right at the arch. And if you want, if it's too much, you could just blend it in a little with your transition color. Damn, works. And I'm going to line my eyes, which I have been using this NYX liquid matte liner. I have been using that, trying to get the hang of a liquid liner for like the past week and a half. It's been working. Patience and just being really careful. And staying real close to the lash line. Ooh. Okay, something I forgot to do is just to clean up around my eyes. Okay. Now I know you can see the shadow on my eye. So I'm going to, I took it out. I'm going to go ahead and use this Benefit Bad Girl Bang just to coat my lashes because of the fallout from the shadow. And it really didn't have much fallout at all. And the lashes I'm going to use, they are by Broadway, number 43. And I'm just going to quickly just put some lash glue on it. This lash glue. And this is, whose is this? I want to say this is Kiss. It is Kiss. Strip Lash Adhesive, latex free with aloe. It, to me, it doesn't really have doesn't have staying power, but for the sake of my videos, it's excellent. it works. It gets the job done. Just not for a night out. It's not gonna work. Okay. And just so while I'm waiting for that to dry real quick, I'm going to line my eyes with this Technical eyeliner from MAC in Graphite Black. And I'm going to apply my lashes. Now the trick to applying lashes, I don't do it now. Sometimes I do, depending on the lash though. But you take your mirror and you hold it down and you look down in your mirror and you apply your lash. It works every time. Don't worry about the lash glue. The lash glue is clear, so it's going to dry clear. It's going to dry clear, and everything will be everything. Oh, and if you worry, I have a cape on. It's like a half cape, because for people who are like me, who feel like you have to put your clothes on before you get dressed, then, I mean, before you do your makeup, this is perfect. You can do your whole face. Everything can be you can be done. All you have to do is rip this bad boy off and go out the door. I love this. So, my eyes. And what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and do my base. Like I said, this is a two-part review where I just did the dose of colors on my eyes, along with the Broadway lashes in number 43 and the Morphe eye primer. So I'm going to go ahead and do my base now, and then in my next video is where I'm going to continue with the all new FENTY products. So first things first, I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox primer. And just because I want to use the FENTY concealer the same way as I would use my MAC Smooth Eye Concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Tatcha primer as well. And I'm just going to put my finger in it and put it underneath my eye. My forehead. On my nose. And my chin. So yeah, I've been starting to double prime. I actually pretty like it. So, and the foundation I'm going to use is my favorite. Is the NARS Radiant foundation. And I do have the Rihanna foundation. Rihanna, I'm sorry, the Fenty foundation. I use shade 470, I'm sorry. But it's super, super matte, and I'm starting not to really be a fan of it. So, I haven't been using it at all. I'm going to use this G36 buffing brush from Morphe. And I'm just dipping my brush and patting it on my face, and I'm going to buff it in. This foundation is so bomb. If you have dry skin like I do, man, heck, even if you like a dewy face more so, this is like the bomb. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm sorry. I have a mirror right here, and I have a big vanity mirror right in front of me. So I'm looking ahead, I'm looking over. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I'm done. See you in part 2.